Good morning, day 120. Just packed up and heading out, slow to get going again. Had a tough night. I thought I was out of a lead. How wouldn't you know, this morning I found a few more pills in my pack, but it didn't help me last night. I was awake for much of the night, just grimacing. This rib pain is a real problem. I would like to, when I get to Walker Pass, which is about 30 miles away, see if I can get it checked out. Because it's a real deterrent to happy hiking and fast hiking. Other than that, things are good. I mean, the weather's good. It was supposed to be very stormy last night. It was windy, but not too bad. It wasn't even that cold. So I feel good about that, and I'm sure once I get going today, I'm going to start feeling better. So yeah, I got to look at the positives. And heading out. Talk to you soon. Yesterday I was seeing a lot of mountain lion tracks and mountain lion scat. And then last night I started seeing bear scat and what I thought were bear tracks, and I think pretty sure this is a bear track. People have posted in Guthook that there's bears that had sightings. I won't be hurt. My feelings won't be hurt if I don't have a sighting. Just gonna press on. But they're all right on the trail, pretty fresh, so certainly within the last 24 or 48 hours. Yeah, here's the rest of the view. Hey there, it's crazy windy. I'm hiding behind a tree right now. It's windy and freezing out here. And I'm going over a pass. This was all forecast, but they said 50 or 60 mile an hour, and that was not in the mountains at the pass. It's got to be at least that. I've already had some items blow away. I've had to spend time searching for it. But it's mighty cold. Still beautiful though. Hey, you gotta take the good with the bad, bad with the good. Gotta make my way over here. Hopefully I'll get to a protected spot soon. Clouds are hitting that mountain and then curling down in front of it. It's just been wild and woolly weather. It's supposed to continue most of the day and then calm down overnight, but I'm grateful the wind is pushing me back into the mountain rather than pushing me over the edge. But it's been memorable. It's 4 o'clock. Windy as anything, not as bad as it was earlier. I'm about an hour from my water source where I'm going to tent. Although I think I'm going to look around the area because there's endless warnings about aggressive bears in the area. If I'm just poking around looking at the rather poor air quality, it's not bothering me, but it doesn't look good, does it? High winds too. Be a bad place to be if fire started today coming at me. It's just no way you could outrun it. It's just so dang windy out here. Good morning, day 121. It's like 7:30, and it was a very cold night. Thermometer says 20 on the outside of my backpack right now. It was cold most of the night. Didn't get in till late. I didn't film last night. I was just too cold. I was shaking, so I didn't think that was a good look. So I just crawled into my pack as fast as I could into my tent. I've got about 10 and a half, I think maybe 11 miles to get to Walker Pass and being picked up by a trail angel at 1 o'clock. So I'm going to have to hoof it a bit based upon recent speed. And my back feels a little better, but not great. And yeah, the sun's starting to come up. I'm looking forward to getting a little bit warmer. I'm sure once I get underway, I'm going to leave my puffy on for a little while till I get some heat in my body, and so maybe I'll report back later. Talk to you soon. Good morning again. Just climbed one tall mountain, still freezing. Tried to get some water. My water bottle is frozen at the top, so I gotta shake it around a bit. I got a little bit out of it. It's probably just making me colder. You can see the air quality isn't great. Still, hasn't bothered me. The cold has bothered me, but air quality hasn't been a real issue for me. And it's dead calm this morning, which is fantastic. It was so windy yesterday. Press on. I'm a little over 2 miles to Walker Pass, which is somewhere along that road that you see down there. Occasionally you can see a vehicle on it. You can see the trail. It's all downhill, lots of zigzags. Comes over here, goes behind this mountain, or that hill, and that's where I'm heading here. So, made good time today. It's surprisingly comfortable in the sun. Probably 55. In the shade it gets quite cold, really quite cold, but it's all sun right now, and the air quality here, it looks pretty decent. I did get an air quality alert from Kennedy Meadows, which I left several days ago, but yeah, in general the air quality is not great out here, which is a pity, but it is what it is. Onward. This is such a vast and desolate landscape. It's just so untypical of what I'm used to in the East. So dry, so beautiful, those beautiful mountains. And I'm heading that way. And it's mostly downhill, which is fabulous. These beautiful plants, some sort of perhaps cactus, succulent, are growing in a very narrow range of elevation, clearly suited to high drought conditions. I'm just passing one on the trail here, and yeah, they're quite sharp and pointy, but beautiful. Hey there everyone, I'm back in Massachusetts. I finished hiking to Walker Pass on day 121. My ribs were in extreme discomfort. I was kindly picked up at Walker Pass by Laura Newton-Capron, aka Pancakes, who's a famous trail angel in the area. Brought me to her house where she operates this great service where she'll, for a nominal fee, provide dinner, breakfast, and a nice place to stay in a comfortable, clean house with good company. So took advantage of that. The next morning, during that day, I also made arrangements with my wife to come back to Massachusetts. The rib pain was too much. I needed to see a doctor. Then the next morning, I was able to get a ride from another trail angel in Inyo Kern named Tie-Dye, who's also a Hollywood actor. He's been in Planet of the Apes and other movies. Real character, very nice man, who picked us up at Laura's house, aka Pancakes, and brought us to myself and one other hiker to the train, or to the bus, which then got us to the train, which then got me to a hotel, which then got me to another train, which then got me to the airport, which flew me back. I got back to Boston around, or to my home in Cape Cod around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. Got back up early in the morning to go back to a doctor's office, which I had arranged for an appointment. I had an x-ray. I was diagnosed with a rib break on rib number 9. That's kind of low on your ribs, which is good. It's considered stationary. There's a difference between stationary and non-stationary. Non-stationary is where it breaks through the skin. It can literally kill you if it's high enough up and hits the heart. Mine was low enough down it would, but if it wasn't stationary, it could have hit the liver or kidney, but I don't have a kidney on that site, so lucky me. But there's movement on it. I could feel it moving a lot. So, and doctor suggested that my hiking was rather risky because they could have moved it further. But in any case, it's broken. Now I'm on narcotics. It's a little bit better. Still hellacious to sleep at night. And I have about a 4 to 8 week recovery period. So, really deeply saddened that my hike is over. Made it almost 2,000 miles. You saw me pass the 2,000 mile marker, but of course I had to skip that 90 miles in the Sierra. So sad, very sad that I did not finish this, the whole hike this year. Hope to get back, hopefully next year or soon, to finish that 700 or so miles of the desert and the 90 miles of the Sierra. I mean, I enjoyed my time out there. It was hard, but you know, the best things in life are hard, and it was worth a sacrifice. It was everything I saw, the beautiful scenery, the great people, just the kindness of trail angels was amazing, and the camaraderie I felt when I happened to meet a hiker was awesome as well. So, had the time of my life, really enjoyed it. Hope to be back again on some sort of adventure. I'm just an adventurous sort of guy. So, yeah, that's it for this adventure, and I'm grateful for those folks who have watched and encouraged me, and all the kind trail angels, my cousin Kate and so many others, Pancakes, Tie-Dye, who helped me out, and so appreciated. So I hope you have a great fall. Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope to be able to check back in on another adventure in the future. Take care.